everyone, welcome back to Took's Craft Table. Today I just come to share with you my latest journal. I you can call me crazy, but please don't judge me to something else. I went crazy and bought 5 of these on eBay, and once in a while I would see it come in a good, okay price, because usually I see them like $35 and stuff like that, but this time it's with shipping is less. So I went crazy with that, and now I have to make a journal with it. And also my friend earlier in the summer, she gave me about 70 of these books, and then I don't know if I can use them all, so try to think what to do with it. And a couple weeks ago she dropped off another case of these. She worked for a publishing company, and this is a defect printing, so she gave me over hundreds of these, so I have so much book cover to use. And long story short, it came out to be these Edith Holden inspired natural theme journal, and she is 2 inches spine and 7 inches height and 4 1/4 width. Closure is what do you call it? Quilt, but the patchwork, fabric, I got it from a lady who's the first woman who taught me quilting 26 years ago, and she gave me her stash that some of them are from her mother's dress and all that, so it's super old in some pieces, and some are my daughter's dress, so it's vintage and antique together and make into these closure, lovely quilt closure. The book inspired me by Emity Bloom. I love her style art journal that she made, and one day I like to take her course, because it's so beautiful. But today I just made it from what I have seen and learned from her channel. The cover is made with piano roll paper, and make it into like a floating pocket, but attached with the sari silk. And these images, most images are from Farmerage and Mrs. Cox, and the book page are from the book that I got it off from all these books. So I have a lot of book pages to use. This tags is sewn, attached by sewn in, and I try to use as much as I can from the book page from Mrs. Edith Holden book. So little page like this piece, also like a remnant of it, and then the backs of piano paper, and try to pull out wording from the book. That's tiny tag, also from a book, and then a glassine. I made it from the wax paper from the kitchen, and journaling card, and this is also from the book page, and backing with the piano paper. And this piano paper is from 1920. Now I can't remember the song but this song is just melody, has no words, so only line and punctual hole. The mushrooms from Farmerage, the image and label I made it myself, and the dragonflies also from Farmerage. And book plate, this one called Small Maple because of the inside book. This page, I sewn this page into cotton fabric you call calico or something, but I don't think so because it's very thin raw cotton fabric, and I sewn into it and then glue it to the book cover, and I seal it with wax, so, and then buff it off so it's nice and shiny, so the page should have some durable. But these tags are from the Graphic Fairies premium membership site, and then there's a book belong to, also from Graphic Design, and then this come with one paper clip. I just try to not bulky up the book, the journal this time. Last time it has so much. And this image is also from Mirage. It's called Sketch Botanical or something, and then I back up with the craft paper, cardstock. The pages of the similar my construction book. The images on this book page are from the small reference art book. Sorry, that was my daughter. They all go back to school now. It's kind of sad, but they have to move on with their life, go on with their life. Anyway, it's really beautiful art book collection, so I thought I'd add into these. And this is like from the Winter's construction paper that I found at thrift store. It has like really nice patina color. This journal, I added my eco printing paper in here, but they're not original paper because they are very wrinkled and some has holes, so I used the printable one that I print out and use. It turned out really nice. If you like it, I has it in my Etsy shop, and today is the last day. Sales going on till midnight tonight. Again, exercise books from, and this time I including Thai book. This is Da Vinci Code, but it's translated in Thai, so I include that in. I finished reading, so nobody gonna read it after me. So, and tie-dye paper, and this is from the cooking book. And the center of each signature would have parchment paper that I print out some. I dry some flour and I kind of glued on paper and then scan it in and print it out. And this one I didn't have the right measurement, so I kind of cut off, but it still look okay. It still look good. And that one, it's my own paper, and some I has from Nick the Booksmith. So here's that Thai paper book page. I mean, here's the eco dye printing. And that's the other page of the artwork. That's really beautiful. I really like. And it has like fabric ruffle, and this just journaling card from the Graphic Fairy, and this is the book page from the book that I got it, and the image are from Mirage, and I decoupage with the napkin. And here's the floating pocket that I learned from Amity Blue Nazi. Using the piano paper and the book page from Edith Holden. Tags are from the Graphic Fairy, and then using some fabric, really old antique fabric that I got from that lady. I met her when she was 86, 87, and when she passed away she's 92 and that was 26 years ago. And this cluster just made from my stash. My use of these, a lot of them, like I try to use up whatever in my stash, like this paper, like from paper pad that I've been hoarding and trying to use it. And so if it doesn't match the theme of nature, then I will do collage, and then if it does, I just leave it alone. Here's some pockets from the Graphic Fairy, that image from that art book. More of eco printing. Here's the paper. Here's the Thai book. And this book is from 1931, called Manners or something. Like, it's the drawing really funny, but it's a funny book. But I do like the paper and the aged looking of it. And here's the parchment paper using Nick the Booksmith digital to print on. Multi book, and that's the eco dye printing from my shop, same as this one. That's the art exercise book throughout, and this is from Antique Papery, tea dye, print out and tea dye, and same as this one. You can use it for collage, decorated, or you can use it as a writing space because the back is blank. More eco printing paper. That's my favorite paper. And I found a children's book in Chinese, so I add the page to this. It's really interesting writing. That's also my dry flower that I dry in the summer. I dry quite a few, but it's only like survive. Only a few survive, so I only have a chance to scan it in. That's all I have. Here's that page for that Chinese book. Tea dye paper, music paper, and some purchasing order. Here's the also eco dye printing paper. Pockets with emboss. This paper from Antique Papery, and then I cut it out in like a nice size for journaling card and then emboss it. And here's the flip out envelope inspired by Wendy at Wendy Adventure Journal, and this is I use printable from Lorna, her new kit, her new set ledger, French ledger page, and then I make it into tag and decorate it with sari silk and some flower cut out from a book. And also this paper from Antique Papery, emboss it with embossing folder, and then the images are from Mirage, and then and then I collage it with wallpaper, fabric, and some fussy cut and button. That's another page from Edith Holden. Also, like the page is a remnant from Edith Holden, and this pocket, and it's a set from the Graphic Fairy. This one also from the Graphic Fairy. I just try to fill up the pockets and tucks, but try not to bulky it so it's not have alligator mouth. And here's the flip inspired by Wendy, the Wendy Journal Adventure. I add the pocket inside with journal card. Oh, this one I forgot to round the bottom because it's easier to go in with round bottom. And then each pocket has the card. This is the images from Mrs. Cog, Wild Mountain Flower Botanical or something. I can't remember the set name. And this is from the Graphic Fairy. So I put it on this one. You can use it as a bookmark. More eco printing paper. And that's the painting from that book that I'm talking about. Big journaling card from the Graphic Fairy and library card. And journaling card with piano paper roll inspired by Amity Bloom. And this is a gift from Facebook. From, I can't remember what group. It's a printable share. The beads, the bees and butterfly, and then some like this one, like from the bracelets that I got from thrift store, and the rest is just from bead store, craft store beads. And yeah, I hope you like it. This is Edith Holden inspired journal. This one called Small Maple. So it will be listed in my shop hopefully tonight. So if it's what you're looking for, for fall's writing journal, then please come and visit and check it out. Okay, all of them are constructed the same way inside, so I would show just mainly what the main part, decoupage and cover and stuff. Okay, this is Small Maple, and this is called House Sparrow. House Sparrow will, because I posted on Instagram yesterday, so one of my customer have put a reserve on this one. So so this one will be reserved, but I will show you inside. The front, the journaling card in the front are similar, and then glassine bag with the tiny tags, inside tag. And here's the tag. And that's September. She wants it because her birthday in September. And this is what's inside. And because of the page is not like relevant to nature, so I did some collage on it. And here's that paper. So I will just show you the main part that has some tags and pockets. because the page are constructed the same way and using the same paper, I mean similar paper, same from the same book. And this envelope has the embossing paper. Oops. This should go in here. And that's the page from Edith Holden, remnant, and my eco printing paper. These button are sewn in, so it strong but not like to be tucked really strong. And here's that collage tags using Lana Tailor-Made Journal digital paper, and some collage. Artwork. And here's that bookmark thing inspired by Wendy. And paper cut, tab, lace tab, and extra journaling card. That one, and this one has land cup. There's that tally book. Journaling card. Here's that flip out. I hinge it with fabric here, so it should be strong. By like flip, so it doesn't torn easily here. So there's the journaling card, and that's a piece of fabric, vintage fabric and tags from the Graphic Fairy. Giant journaling card, center of the signature, and here's that decoupage tag. I used to like doing decoupage with Yoo-hoo stick glue stick, but now it didn't really work out for me. I don't know why. Maybe I get a bad batch Yoo-hoo glue, maybe. But and then the library card, and that's the 2 tag. Okay, that's September, but it's called House Sparrow. This one. Oops, sorry. And this is Blackberry. The front cover card has, tag has that. And every journaling card would be mushroom and tiny dragonfly. It's really tiny. I fussy cut out and print. And I love the feeling of wax on top of this book page, and I'm gonna try to use it more with my paper book page cover. So, and here's the inside. Did I say the name? Blackberry? Yeah, okay. Same paper, and here's the flip out with the piano paper backing. I love it. It's so hard to work with. It just like crack and like crumbing, like like a chips cracking and crumb everywhere. But I managed to get a bunch on. And here's the book page from the Edith Holden, and then that old fabric. And here's they all similar how I do put together. It's just a collage page that's different. And this image, no, I think it was from Victorian Design digital paper from the botanical set, I think. And I just test print, and then it only had one that I used. I did the test print on some just regular paper. And Monet is my favorite art. And here's the altered envelope. And here's the tag. I really like this tag, the size and how it looks. And this one going that way. I have words that I've been printing out, but I don't know, like, I don't know how to choose the right word to put on, so I thought I'll leave that to the new owner to add your own empowerment words or encouraging words. I think it's like when you journal, that word will come to you automatically, and then you put down. So that's how I thought. And that's the center, the signature. This one has Impressionism art page on it, Monet and other. And here's the was painting from Monet, and that's the decoupage tag, hummingbird, library card with 2 tag, and journaling card. And this is blackberry. I love the sari silk. And that's the bead using bronze finding. This round finding, I don't know what you call connector. It has no connector, so I really like it with these. It will not fall off from this floss. Using the embroidery floss. And here, goldfinch. Really cute. This cover, I think you can probably recognize the image. And that's the main tag. This one say yonder, just some word that I saw and I thought, okay, I add in. And that's the dragonfly. the Nick the Booksmith digital printable. Here's the decoupage one. Oh, nobody can walk by this house without him noticing. And that's the fabric, and this is the cluster. This is the silk. When I make the boho, and there's a little bit left, so I use it. I'm going to do a snippet. Trying. It's not my not my what do you call thing that I do well. It's sewing the snippet. But I need to practice. And there's a paper clip. I just do the simple one. Actually, the image was from public domain website that I got, and I made it into print out a tiny tag shape. And label I made these label, and that's the paper. This is the art page. Whoops, sorry, this one have upside down page. My favorite paper too. That's the parchment paper. I love this drawing. 1931. Here's some tags. It's so hard to get in and out. I think I might have to like resize this tag. Oh, it's okay. Here's the flip out one. Embossing. The paper from the Antique Papery, I love her paper design. I have every single pattern. She made it affordable, and you know, it's so beautiful. And that's the page, collage page. You can attach to any of these. And this bee, I have glossy accents on its wing. Didn't really see it. And here's the bookmark flip out. I add the fabric on the top so you can see where it is. And here's that page. Oh, I forgot to point out the end paper are from public domain book. When you go into library, you can download books and stuff. So, and some of the book has like beautiful end paper, and that's where I got it from. Some of them as old as 1700, and most of them are from the 1800s era. So I love them, and I have printable in my shop as well if you want to use for your book. Okay, I said I'm gonna go fast, right? But I feel like I have no energy today. I don't know why. I went to bed early last night, It's like 10:30 usually like midnight. And here's the tiny dragonfly. This one called Spanish chestnut. The words say harmless. And the main tag, beautiful. And that's the cover. And inside, whoops, has just some bits and bobs in there. And this doily are from Rachel's, from Roxy Creation. Yeah, I got her new doily set. I want to play with like collage more. I think it would be fun. And I print out 2 per page to get that size. Art book. Here's the flip up bookmark. Question about you all crafter out there. Do you like to make pocket with just a regular copy paper or cardstock? I always make it with cardstock, but this one with just normal paper, like a 28 pounds printing paper, and I don't mind it, and it doesn't give you the volume and the stiffness, so maybe I'll start using it. And here's some more pockets, and that's the flip out. And here's the this dragonfly from Farmerage, sorry, and it's embossing. This and this is a flip out, and the collage, I hope you don't mind, because like my printing went wonky printing out, and it gave some lines. This is the brand new printer, and the ink like really high level, so it's not like it's, so I don't know, it's only one batch that has line went through, so I hope it's okay, it doesn't bother you. But here's the tag, collage tag, the dragonfly tag is nice, and a flip out, nice collage book page. And this is inspired by Amity Bloom. Okay, and that's is the Spanish chestnut. Sorry, I'll fix that later. Getting tired, and I think it's dinner time. I asked my husband to cook, but I doubt he will. Juniper berry is this one called, because I do name it from the plant. And here's the image, tag, and glassine bag with small tag. This one say results. And that's tiny dragonfly. Go quick, quick, quick inside. And here's the floating pocket, and that's a antique fabric and cluster. I used to sell this in my shop, but I took it down because it's not spring anymore. This is the ticket, sentiments ticket, and then I gave it for free in my in the group that I joined in Janjono, Canada, and I share with my friend there. And this label I'm from my own creation. That's the art page, and here's the bookmark. And this is the tag. Image from Fa Mirage. Graphic design. The paper from my stash, mostly from Michael's that I've been hoarding, so I need to use them all, but some of them are not. That's the thing when you buy paper pad, you have maybe 5 or 6 that you really like, and the rest you don't know what to do with them. And I have so many of that now, so I need to think about how I can use them. Right now I use it to back my paper clip, outer paper clip. That's what I do. And it's this I love this page. And that's the tag. I need to make more of that size tag. I just love it. And here is this dragonfly tag. And library card, Italian card, and tags. And this is the book and paper. This is juniper berry. I am sorry that I have to rush on this flip through. I felt really tired. I don't have I've been slowly working on these like non-stop, but it keep me going. So this week I'll meet with my doctor and prepare for my journey on getting better. Okay, everyone, thank you for coming and take a look in my work, and thank you so much for your subscription and support on my store. My subscriber is climbing. Yay! I'm so excited. I have a plan on the 500 subscriber milestone, and I will have a Q&A, and I will have my face on to camera. Oh, wish me luck. Anyway, thank you so much, and hope everybody had a wonderful long weekend, even though it's ending, but it will be good for the week to come and many years to come. And take good care of yourself, everyone, and get creative, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.